The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
It's caught downfield. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. Creates a little room.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He'll pull it on the read. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board.
Well, you know, this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10-15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stafford. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Running into the open space. Turning it on. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Oh, he got loose. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
Looking downfield on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets the back moving. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback on the keeper. Made a defender miss. And it's in there for a touchdown.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he tacks on the extra point. They go 83 yards on the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. To the air, it's Aldridge. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Quickly out to the tight end. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Trying play action. Got it in the middle, it's Braxton. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, running back on the move. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on second down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. The give to the back. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll leave it with him. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Aldridge. Fires to the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight 1st quarter, this 2nd period ought to be a lot of fun. First play of the period, 1st down here. Give to the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. Oh, he's got some space.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It's complete to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Aldridge. Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to feel the putt and see if he can give his offense better field position. The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Fires on the move. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. It'll be third and long. The give on the option. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And that is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Aldridge. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Right back to the air on second and 10. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Now facing a third and long. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They boot it away on fourth down. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires one high and deep. Snags it down the right side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Wants to go up top on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? 6th play of the drive coming up. On 3rd and long. Doesn't need to take the check down. Just a short pass to the tight end. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Sends it back in motion. Flips it out to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Had to throw it before he wanted. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Splits the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Aldridge. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
Just enough time to get off one more snap. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wide receiver going in motion. Hold and finds his man on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Give to the back. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And here comes the punt team. He'll take it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Under fire. He's going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To throw, it's Aldridge. Unloads to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Going with the ground game left. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on 2nd down from the 18. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today.
Offense facing 4th down.
Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds a spot in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now on 1st down from the 30. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Takes it on the shovel. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll do it himself. Quick step and go. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll pull it on the read. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to pound it in. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll test the right side. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Right back to the well. He breaks a tackle. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The run to the right. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. The running back has it. Runs through the tackle. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. So now on comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Chunked it away just as he was hit. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Here's the pressure. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a gap. It's Strickland. Can't get him to the ground. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice move to pick up yardage. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Aldridge. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. There he goes. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that. He's going for the goal line. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Morton. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Got his man quickly. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll try the left side. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here on 3rd down. Keep it on the ground. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rushes on him. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. They'll try to get it through the air. Complete out of the backfield. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Got his man downfield. Bust through behind his pad. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Under fire. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Throws for the tight end. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Quarterback on the keeper. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
Third downs are so crucial, and quarterbacks, you want them to be, elite with their functioning, be able to go through their progressions, get rid of the football, not take sacks. But they just took a sack. How about the individual effort by that defense, understanding third down and getting to the quarter?
They got him. The pressure got home, and the defense makes sure this drive comes up empty.
That's just a play the quarterback can't make. Fourth down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try it over the left side. Nice move to keep running. At the 35, he's got room. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.